Now this video, actually properly said, it's really like a dating video, okay? I'm not kidding around. And I'm filming this intro at the very end of having done this video because as I was recording it, I realized, yeah, this is about dating. Dating women and how to be successful at it. So let me explain. Women love watching guys do stuff. I'm not talking about like a girl watching her boyfriend or whatever play a video game. No. Actually, that bores women. What women love is when guys do mechanical things, okay? When they fix something or do something, woodworking, mechanics, whatever it is, whatever manual labor is going on, they love watching it, okay? And this is a truism I've seen everywhere on 3 different continents with multiple different girlfriends, right? They love that shit. And when they really like you, they try to join in on the fun, okay? They kind of like, ask to do some little task and they try to do it. And a lot of times they try to do it really cute. And that's when you know that you can bang her, okay? I mean, if this is like a date, right? And you're doing something, I mean, you haven't banged her yet, and she offers to do something and she starts doing it like painting something, right? And doing all like cutesy faces about it, she wants to bang your ass. Oh, definitely. Now this all of course makes a hell of a lot of sense, okay, from an evolutionary perspective. Yeah, think about it. See, a woman, she sees a man who's mechanically dexterous, right? He can fix an engine, he can do some woodworking shit, whatever, it doesn't really matter, right? That proves to her, well, it's basically a compliance test. It's a shit test. It proves to her that you, is mechanically adroit and therefore potentially can create or manufacture whatever it is necessary for the little nest that she's eventually going to build, as is her evolutionary diktat. Remember that. Remember, women, what do they want from an evolutionary point of view? They want to build a nest so they can have children. They want a man who can provide the resources for that nest, be it money, but also be it mechanical skill. You see? It doesn't matter what social scientists say, that there is no difference between men and women from the neck up. We all know that that's not true. Men and women are vastly different from the neck up, let alone from the neck down. And from the neck up, men are much better at mechanics, at spatial relationship, and that sort of thing, okay? The things necessary to invent stuff, to build stuff. Men are simply better at it. And the reasons why doesn't matter. You want to say that it's socialized? That's stupid, but fine. I mean, more likely than not, it's just genetics. It's just the differences between men and women, okay? But the point remains. Men are substantially better at this, and women want to make sure that the guy she is with is good at this shit. Of course, it doesn't matter that in today's day and age, it doesn't matter if you are particularly good at mechanics. I mean, I personally am indifferent insofar as mechanics is concerned, but I have the wherewithal, the money, the credit cards to be able to hire a mechanic to fix my car, right? So it doesn't really matter because that's the age we live in, right? But if you really want to land a woman, if you really want to hook her in and grab her hard, right? I mean, a girlfriend, right? Then it's smart to display competence in mechanical pursuits. I mean, I cannot tell you the times that I've done some mechanical things that I really enjoy, and woodworking. And, I'm not very good at it, but I enjoy doing it, right? It always rings the bell of the girls. It always turns them on. It always makes them excited. Yeah, believe it or not. But it's true. Of course, they're not going to get that excited if they see you doing it all the time, okay? It's like dessert, A little goes a long way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, if your woman is seeing you all the time working on engines, she's going to get bored, okay? No, it's just a little bit. It's just a little bit. Enough. Spice up the relationship you have with the current girl you have, or bring along a new prospect to see like you fixing an engine or doing some woodworking or whatever is mechanical that you are good at, okay? This is very important. And make sure it's not childish or relatively foolish. For instance, if a girl watches you build a little, model airplane or something like that, no, that's not gonna cut it, okay? Yeah, you could be incredibly dexterous in assembling this model airplane, but it's not going to turn her on. No, because see, her hindbrain wants to see you doing things that could potentially protect her and give her this nest that she is building out of evolutionary necessity. Remember, this is all about evolution. It's all about the fact that women are on this earth to bear children and care for them, and they need a nest and a provider in order to do that. Okay? So if you do like little model airplanes or some shit like that, no, it's not going to cut it. Ditto if you're like playing video games. You can be the best video game player in the world, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get a lot of pussy, all right? Or at least not good pussy. I mean, but you see my point, okay? No, it has to be something real, like woodworking, like working on engines, like building something, building a house. Jesus Christ, you know, you build a house, right? And the girl watches you do it, or build some big structure. Jesus Christ, you got it made. Yeah, I watched this video guy, Leo, over at the Samson Boat Company. I'll put the link in the description below. I love his channel, right? And I've been watching the 50-odd episodes that he's made, right? He's building this boat, a wooden boat, by hand, right? It's pretty amazing. And the thing is, see, once in a while he'll bring in some girl, right? He's got like a few in his rotation, right? He doesn't really ever say that they're girlfriends. They're just girls who hang around. And you can see, oh man, you can see, man, he's getting all the trim in the world, obviously, right? I mean, they look at this one guy, you know, scruffy haired, building this enormous wooden boat all by himself, and they get turned on, fucking A. Why do you get turned on by a woman? Yeah, she's got nice tits, pretty face, long hair, nice ass, right? Why do you get turned on by those specific physical attributes? Well, because they denote health, right? A nice ass means that she's got nice wide hips and she'll be able to bear lots of children. Nice tits means that she'll be able to feed those children, right? Nice face without any kind of blemishes means that she's not sick, she's not prone to sickness. Nice long hair means that she's been healthy for at least a couple of years. Yeah? I mean, all of these are symptoms of sexual, not sexual availability, rather a sexual success, or rather that she will be a successful mother. Okay? That's what they are signals of to a guy, and that's why we get turned on by them. By the same token, a woman, what does she want? She wants a guy who can provide for her and her children, presumably the guy's children as well. And so she wants to make sure that the guy is capable, he's resourceful. He's got resources, i.e. money, because in this day and age, in our contemporary society, that's the signifier of resources, having a lot of money. She wants to make sure that the guy can move well in social circles, and that's why we have the social adroitness tests, where a woman will say something and the guy will be put on the spot, and you know, basically a shit test, right? And that's why when she sees a guy building something, building a giant boat, a giant wooden boat on his own, or building a house, or fixing an engine, or doing whatever, anything mechanical, anything with his hands, she's going to get turned on because it signals to her that this guy is a potentially very successful mate. See? So if you're ever unsure as to what to do for a date, this is my suggestion. And I know it's going to sound crazy, but you know, hear me out. I recommend you take her to some woodworking shop or some car shop or wherever you are comfortable, wherever you know what you're doing, right? And fix something or build something or whatever, okay? Not a little plastic model, no. And not like repairing something, you know, that's okay, but it doesn't have the full effect. If you really want to impress a girl, you got to take her to some place where you're king, where you're really good at it. At this mechanical thing, okay? Maybe you're really good at welding, right? Take her down to weld something together, just for the hell of it, right? I'm telling you, it works. It doesn't sound like it's gonna work, but it does. It does. Oh man. This is a funny thing about women, yeah, and men too. Men are predictable. You show a guy a pretty face, nice hair, you know, nice tits, nice ass, the guy's gonna fall all over himself for it, right? Same with women, okay? Women are equally maneuverable, Okay, you can maneuver them and manipulate them as much as they manipulate you. I mean, why do you think that women wear all this makeup and crap? Why do they spend enormous amounts of money on hair products? Why do they, work out and get these bras that perk up their breasts and whatever? Huh? It's to manipulate you. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. We're all, as a society, as a culture, as a civilization, we're all fine with that sort of manipulation. Well, do the same to them. Use the things that will ring their dinner bell. You do it and ring that dinner bell and get them coming to dinner on you.